Going. I'm back to do another reading today. I was looking at the moon last night, which is something I do almost every night. And I was looking how small it's getting, and I was like, man, it must be almost time for a new moon. So I looked it up this morning, and there's a ton of research, and there's a ton of stuff that shifted, with Jupiter and Venus. Venus went into Libra. Oh, I better find my phone. I wonder what I did with it. Hang on a second. Sorry. I did bring it in here. I just forgot to bring it over here to the table. So, let me hook this up. Sorry, you guys. I don't mean to mess up. Hey, it's 11:44 on the clock, so there must be something about that to start a reading at 11:44. Yay! Okay, so it's a new moon in Scorpio, and I believe it is like early morning 13 or early morning 14 that it's happening. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these new moon or these moon oracle cards to get messages for each sign, and then I'm going to pull tarot. But I am also going to tell you what the new moon in Scorpio means for us, like just generally, It's about working through your fears. It's a rebirth. Think of your situation as the phoenix that's rising from the ashes, as the birth, death, and rebirth paradigm. That's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, there's a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it will be deep and transforming. You already know that you're magical. And this is a time to work your magic. It can also herald the start of a sexier time. You've been experiencing somewhat of a drought, and emotional intimacy is also on the menu. Scorpio is a sign that likes to go deep into the body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. Have some sexy time. Time to let go of a grudge that you're holding. Move on from jealousy. Stop being obsessive. Could it be that you're being paranoid? Make an investment. And then there's one more thing, the teaching. Scorpio is a sign of death and rebirth, magic and shamans. Its energy is a bit dark, occult, even scary. Not all of us like to face the shadow, but Scorpio demands it. In fact, it's through working through your dark side that you can get to the light. And the new moon in Scorpio and the appearance of this card at any other time suggests you need to do that now. All right. So I feel like what this means is there's a new beginning coming. And I don't know where my really good pen went. It suddenly disappeared from here. Oh, I know where it's at. I wrote in my journal last night. I was thinking one of the kids came down. Okay, so we're going to start with Aries. What time is it? 4:20. 4:28. Okay, so now that we know that we're ready, set, go for a new beginning, let's see what it looks like. See what it looks like for Aries. Aries, what kind of messages, Spirit, do you have? Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors, archangels. to get through this. Okay. So you've got communication is key. You're very close to achieving your goal. Meditate and contemplate. And nothing is yet set in stone. So let's see what they're talking about. Let's just see with the tarot. Spirit want to tell me what's going on with the communication is key. So there's something maybe you need to say to someone, right? It could be talking about transmuting energy with a certain person, someone that you see as stable. This could be a mother energy, maybe something changing in that, yeah, and a new beginning. So when this comes up, just make sure that you're making your thoughts and what you want and how you feel known to the person that you're talking to. It's really important. So let's see. Nothing is yet set in stone. I feel like you're guarded about something. 9 of Wands. This card is showing someone just really guarded, right? I feel like there's a new beginning and maybe a reconciliation with someone that you are, I don't know, guarded against. Don't want to let them in. I feel like this could change. And even though you feel like it couldn't, like, you know, things are changing in the sky right now. So if you feel one way, this could really turn around. I feel like Uranus is doing something too new, or maybe Neptune, like it's squaring something or something. I wish I would have wrote it down, but even if I did, I wouldn't be able to remember it, you know, and explain it to you guys. Hi, free will. Happy Thursday to you. And then meditate and contemplate. Let's see what this is about. This could be about, let's see, a child. It could be about your own, like your own gifts, because you've got a Page of Wands and a Queen of Wands. So meditate and contemplate about your power. No, it's about, ooh, you have a choice here. You know, I feel like you're hanging on to something, but you're thinking about walking away. And there's a success card here. So I feel like, ooh, maybe I better clarify this pile for you, Aries. I don't know what it's saying. It could be talking about growth in your spiritual gifts, because you're going from a page to a queen. It could be about a child and a mother, you know, like a parental figure, right? And you're just not sure what to do. I feel like you're hanging on, but also contemplating whether you should walk away. So it's just saying to go into deep meditation about this, because I don't think you're sure what to do. Tell me about this. This could be, oh, it could be about a message from someone. Okay, I don't really look for love messages in these. I look for spiritual ones. So this shock issue, oh my God, you know what it looks like? You're getting a message from someone and you have walked away from that or let that go, or you thought you did, but you're still hanging on to it, right? You know the one I'm talking about. I know you do, Aries. This is something that you maybe has started a long time ago, a seed that you planted. I think it's coming back around and it's going to be successful. It is. It is. Okay, Wheel of Fortune moment. So whatever this is, I feel like you could be getting a message with the page, right? Saying something like, hi, how you doing? You know, Queen of Wands. What's the message? Tell me what the message is in the page. What are they saying? I know you know who it probably is. It's someone that you probably have been, yeah, that's like the Six of Cups card. It's someone that you think about all the time. It's something. And with the child card, it could be somebody from when you were a kid. Maybe you grew up with this person, right? I feel like this is about to like be restructured. There's a cycle that's been going on for you that's ending, which is so appropriate with Scorpio, right? Scorpio new moon. Oh my gosh, hi Polly. How's it going? Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Nice to see you again. Nice to see you again. Okay. So, Aries, let me just clarify a little more here, because this is something here. Communication this could be all about the same person. And I don't know who it is, but it seems like it's someone like a boyfriend, girlfriend, or like some kind of attraction kind of thing, right? So let's see what it is. A new beginning, two new beginnings here, and communication is key. Something's changing in the energy here. There was a transformation for someone. Someone's loving themselves, letting go of fears. And it's because spirit guides are helping this person, whoever it is. Third eye activated. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So in the middle, nothing is yet set in stone. This is the same story, you guys, all the way through. Someone's sitting here like, I am not letting anyone in. And then there's another page, which is a message saying, hey, I kind of want to get together. Tell me what's going on here. So I feel like you had it in your head, Aries, that this was over, but it isn't. It isn't. There's a rebirth. There's a rebirth with this moon. This person's coming into an awakening. Now, whether this is you or another person, but I feel like they're getting the courage to come forward and say what they want. This is something you thought was over, but oh my God, coming back. That's fun. That's super fun. What a good reading. Good news. Whoever this is coming back and it's going to work out. All right. So let's see who Taurus is next. Let's look at Taurus's reading here. 1248. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Tell me, Spirit, some messages for Taurus. So what's been going on in your life, Polly, that you couldn't be online? What's going on? What are you doing? Okay, angels, spirits, guides, can we have some messages for Taurus about the new moon in Scorpio coming up in just a few days? We'd like to know what's happening in the ether. Don't let pride get in your way, Taurus. What do you need to release? And your dreams need a practical plan. Here's what I think. I think you're about on the precipice of something really, really big, but you're hanging on to something. And it's stopping you from like attaining your dreams. I feel like it's whatever you're needing to release. It's like you do have a plan. You have a dream, but there's something here. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to find out. Tell me, what is, don't let pride get in your way. This is a Leo card. And then you have a Taurus card about the dreams needing a practical plan. That's a Taurus card. Don't let pride get in your way. All right, so there might be some competition here or a fight. Someone walked away. They're coming back, or else you're getting some kind of message from them. And then you don't know what to do here. Oh, wow. Is she okay now? I keep feeling like that energy too. You know, I help a lady who's 87, and she's the most active person I know. But I worry about her too with that kind of stuff. And I also feel like, God, I'm not that far away from it, my own self, you know. They want a reconciliation, this person, but they left you. And I don't know. So 21 means the world, it's the world card. So there's either an ending to this thing, an ending to a cycle, or it's saying like, I already ended this and I didn't really see that much fruit from this relationship. So I'm not really sure if I want to do this again. There was a lot of fighting and arguing and bickering here. Maybe even competition. You had to compete, you know, with somebody. And you waited a long time. You waited a long time. And so this is what you're taking into consideration. Like, yeah, this is someone that you think about all the time, 6 of Cups. So I don't know what you're going to do. Yeah, you're guarded. 9 of Wands. You're standing there kind of like, I don't think so. Spirit is saying, don't let pride get in your way. How come? Why would you say that with a card like this? Let me get a different deck. Good. I'm glad she's better. Don't let pride get in your way. Why are you saying that? Because this is fate. This is divine intervention. That's why. They're saying, like, get out of your head and quit having this boundary up around yourself. Like, someone's coming back in. Well, what do they want? What does this person coming in want? They want to say they're sorry. They sabotaged it. And then I feel like you have a decision to make. I'm not going to pull any more cards because I feel like you need to make your own decision, and that's why they're not really saying anything about what you should do. But I feel like this is a fated event, and when this person comes in, like, I feel like it's up to you. Do what you want, but this is something for you to heal from. So don't let pride get in your way. I feel like it's saying, like, you know, don't be an asshole. Leo the lion, you know, the strength card. It can go 2 ways, you know. You can go 2 ways with it. I mean, there's one way where you can, you know, take over the situation and demand that they get off your front porch or whatever. And then there's another energy that says, you know, listen, just listen and hear this person out because they need to tell you something. I don't know how you're going to respond. I really feel like it's up to you. But this apology or whatever is happening here probably needs to happen, and it's probably spirit. Maybe just so you can move on, right? Because I feel like you got some pretty cool stuff coming here with the way these cards are looking at. So what do you need to release? What does Taurus need to release in this situation, this person coming back? Okay, 7 of Cups. Confusion. Success. Confusion about success. Okay. I kind of feel like could be this situation, you know, because I feel like I feel like you had high hopes, but it ended up making you cry, you know, like you got to this place where you're like in the nightmare card, right? And with the Queen of Cups saying like this was really, really emotional. And I think that's what you have to release, you know, because it's confusing you. But I do see you getting aligned here and like plowing right through it. It's almost like you're higher self. I kind of like this this Chariot card because it kind of does show like exactly what the meaning of it is, right? So you got the dark and white pony, right? So that's kind of like your human and your soul kind of go in the same direction, you know? And up here, this person, which is you, that's driving this chariot forward, I feel like you're set in your power here. And I feel like you're kind of like just focusing on success. But there is something, and it could have to do with a King of Wands. So that would be Sag, Leo, or Aries, right? Or someone that's just a very powerful person. Spirit, just clarify this a little bit more for me so I can understand. What's the Seven of Cups? Like, what are they confused about? Okay, so I feel like there's a timeout or a retreat. I do feel like it's about that same person. I feel like you have a lot of regret, but at the same time, like you realize that you've had a complete turnaround, a complete transformation in your life because of it. You're feeling free now. You're loving yourself. You're feeling free. Self-care is here. And you have a brand new beginning. And it's harvest time as well. So you are very successful in here. But I do feel like you have to like let go of whatever this is that's making you stay up all night. I think it's got something to do with the person. Could be a fire sign, could be somebody that you just felt very passionate about too. Okay. Tell me your dreams need a practical plan for Taurus. Tell me your dreams. Okay. So your dream is to have 10 of Cups. And stability in your home life. You want a new beginning. Here's what's going on. You're stuck in that Five of Pentacles energy. So it's stopping you from actually reaching all of your goals. I feel like here in this middle part, I do feel like something cool is happening to you, like financially. You know what I mean? Like you're reaching a goal here, and it's really exciting. I feel like you will have, like, you will reap the rewards of it, you know, in money. But as far as your dream here, which is about 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands, Ace of Cups, a new beginning. I mean, you feel like, ooh, I just got like a little bit dizzy. That's weird. Okay, tell me more about what's going on here. Okay, so the King of Swords is here saying, like, this is where the practical part comes in, you know, because the King of Swords is like, I mean, look at this dude. He's tapped in, tuned in, turned on, listening to spirit, doesn't make a move, and makes a logical plan. And I feel like that's what you're doing. But remember that Five of Pentacles? It's like you're stuck in this place. It's heavy. You can't get it off your mind. Well, what happened? You started to manifest, and then it ended. Okay. So you have some kind of negative feeling attached to love is what I feel like. This could have happened, you know, like when you were a child and you didn't feel loved or whatever. You feel like love is a burden, but you want it. And I think you have a specific idea in mind, right? So what's the practical plan? Tell me the practical plan for Taurus. Like, what should it look like? Tell me that. It first looks like you have to, like, let go of the sadness with the Five of Cups. It could have been a tower moment. Like, and it just, like, knocked you on your ass. You're still thinking about it. Page of Cups. Empress. Page of Cups and Empress. Temperance card. This is about transmuting energy and learning that. So, you are learning transmuting energy here is what I'm feeling like. You know, you are going to have the love and stuff. It's just that there's all this shit you got to let go of. You know, I see it over here too, and even here. You're guarded, you're scared. You got some nines here, which tells me that you're realizing something. I'm going to ask what it is that you're realizing. What is Taurus realizing in the Nine of Wands? I saw the twin flame card flip over a little bit. Let's see if it comes back. Okay. This is about, oh, okay. So while you're in this Nine of Wands, I feel like your higher self is getting activated. You're finding your strength here. And then you're ready to hear their truth in this first thing. So let's see what you're realizing in the Nine of Swords, because this is like the nightmare card. You're up all night, you're crying. Tell me what you're realizing in the Nine of Swords. For Taurus, Spirit, what are they realizing? You're realizing you're being blessed. I feel like you know about I feel like this is a Wheel of Fortune moment and you know it. I feel like you're getting messages or maybe uncovering new truths, new gifts that you have, if you're open to receive. You know what I mean? That open to receive card here with the Wheel of Fortune and dreams with messages by it. So I kind of feel like maybe you're making contact with the other side here in your dreams, getting some answers. And I kind of feel like this might have something to do with your success. You know what I mean? Money success is what I'm feeling. And then over here, let's see, you don't have any nines, but I do want to know, what is the big lesson with the Hierophant card? Is it transmitting energy? Because that's what it looks like. About a masculine energy. So there's a page here, but I didn't really know why. So I didn't say anything about it, but now I do. It's this same person coming back. I feel like maybe this person that left, I did see the twin flame card. So I'm wondering if this person that left has some kind of like soul attachment to you. And they're coming back and they're going to apologize. That's what the page is about. It's about a message. And I feel like they're coming in as a divine, you know. The Empress is here. And so I feel like you don't know what to do. This message comes in and you're like not even knowing what at all to do with it. But it's an apology. And an opportunity to forgive. So take what resonates there, but I kind of feel like, you know, sometimes when we can just clear things up and close things out right with a person, like whether this person is coming in or not, like to stay. They're coming in to make things right, I feel like. So maybe just saying just that. And you are fighting it, kind of. So I feel like the message is like, don't be too awful guarded here. You know, listen to what this person has to say and talk to your higher self about it. Like, what should I do? You know what I mean? I see 4-4, and I'm wondering, like, if this is a family member, possibly. Let's look and see what's going on for Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Let's see. What's the Scorpio new moon doing for Gemini? What's going to be going on there? We got the full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity, Gem. A personal issue reaches resolution. It's a Cancer card. And then conclusions are within reach. This has to do with the eclipse that we just had. So that's what's coming out here. Let's just see what you have to release. What does Gemini need to release on the new moon for their highest good and growth, Spirit? Thank you so much for your being here today. It's time to release negativity. So Queen of Wands comes out. She's the most confident person in the deck, right? Page of Wands. I feel like almost like, oh. Okay. So Queen of Wands, Page of Wands, and the Lovers. It's time to release negativity. So I feel like maybe you have a new perspective on whatever this relationship was. I think you were feeling quite negative about it, and now you see it differently. How do you see it now? It was a lot of work. Why is the moon card there? Okay. I feel like you're letting go of this, whatever it is. You know, I feel like you're getting a lot of messages from this person or from somebody, and you're just deciding like, that was too much work. I'm gonna let it go. 8 of Wands. Why is the 8 of Wands here? 8 of Wands could be helping you release it. Making things fair. Or you're cutting out everything that's not fair in love and work. In this Queen of Wands power. You know what I mean? Like, you're very confident about yourself. And so I feel like you're releasing whatever you have attached to love. You know, like maybe that it's hard work. Maybe that it's an emotional task and you don't really dig it anymore. I just feel like you're letting go, you know? And I feel like, yeah, I feel like you're really working with your own higher self, Gem, with the 9 of Pentacles. You know, realizing that everything happens for a reason. That's what you're seeing in the Hanged Man. Like, so if you were feeling some type of way about some person, I feel like you're letting that go. You know what I mean? You're just like, man, everybody comes into my life for a reason. And I did learn a lot from that. You know, it was a lot of hard work, but tell me what you learned. Cut yourself free from toxic stuff. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune did that for you. So whatever it is that you have, I feel like attached to love and maybe even work, I feel like that's changing. Like, you're just realizing the bigger picture of life is what I think. You know, sometimes things happen to us and we just carry it around our whole life and we're just pissed about it. And it keeps us at this negative vibe. Hard to manifest anything good. And I think that's what this Gemini reading is about. It's about releasing anything bad. Just accepting what happened and just understanding like how much you grew from it. You know, even if it was, especially if it was painful, you know, it probably made you grow leaps and bounds. Personal issue reaches resolution. Let's talk about that, Spirit. What's this new moon doing for Gemini? Okay, I think this could be about money. I feel like you've been maybe feeling like you didn't have enough, right? But that part of your life is over. Like, I feel like you're coming in hot with the Queen of Pentacles, knowing your value, understanding that, and it changes the way you see things. Changes the way you see yourself. You're choosing yourself now. You're leading with love, and it looks to me like maybe working on a project with someone. I feel like this is kind of about money. Someone coming in to work with you, but it comes in after you decide that you're good enough, right? This could be a love offer, man. It really could. Like, once you choose yourself, huge thing happens. Someone comes in. Could be a water sign. But what I'm saying is, like, you have both King and Queen of Cups here. So I feel like this is pretty shocking where you didn't expect it. But at the same time, maybe you were manifesting it and trying to make that happen. I don't know. Conclusions are within reach. Let's talk about this full moon eclipse. What the heck? Okay, Five of Wands. So that can be about trouble. You know, it can be about competition. It can be about fighting and arguing. I feel like that is healing. And I think it's over. And I think that maybe whatever this fight was kind of put you into the hermit mode. And I think while you're in there, you get a cool idea. Ace of Wands. Real cool idea. What is it? Do you know what the idea is? Spirit, show me what the idea is. Okay. All right. So you're cutting out all the worry. You're cutting out all the indecision. You're cutting out the disbelief in yourself. I feel like Spirit is like giving you the energy of the Queen of Swords, which is yours. But you have to be pretty brave to be the Queen of Swords, you know? Like, she takes her heart out, doesn't think with her emotions, and just says, this doesn't work, this doesn't work, this doesn't work. And what doesn't work for her is this crying all night, worrying all night, the nightmare card. It's also realizing something. What are they realizing? What is Gemini realizing here? Something about a heartbreak. What about it? What about it? What's happening? What happened? Ten of Pentacles. You lost something that you thought was Ten of Pentacles. And I feel like you've been crying about it for a very long time. Spirit, show me how you're going to rectify that. They're going to make it rain. Like, all your wishes are coming true here. The sun is here talking about abundance, right? So you have wish fulfillment and abundance. And you have the Knight of Swords. However, the devil is here. And he was with that Knight of Swords. So we're going to need clarity on that for sure, don't you think? This is a little confusing. I think you lost something that you felt was Ten of Pentacles. And it has really knocked you down. And I feel like you're tired of grieving. I feel like I got that message for you like yesterday or the day before too. It's like you're done. It's like you've decided, like, this is not making me go forward. This is making me stuck. I can't sleep. I can't do anything because of the heartbreak. Tell me what the devil is here for. Twin flame, Jesus. Of course it is. Toxic pattern. So is that what you're crying about? A twin flame? Something that you thought was a wish fulfillment? You had to struggle, you had to fight, that put you in the hermit mode. It caused an awakening for you, didn't it? For sure. So, wow. So what's happening? I mean, what's happening with the twin flame? What's happening with that twin flame? They're coming in. Oh my God. All right, this was a control freak, toxic pattern. But look what's coming in. Like, dude, not even teasing. You got two aces talking about love. Like, you got the ace of water and you also have the Venus card. So maybe something about Venus going into Libra changes something about both of you. Maybe somebody gets a third eye activation, but for some reason, I feel like this is coming back. New beginning, a rebirth, and your North Node. So this is part of your journey, and then I see the separation, and then the next card down is alchemy. So you want to know what I think? I think this person, this twin flame, this person that you're thinking about, I think that they really changed a lot inside of you, you know? Like, you're remembering who you are, and you are really good at transmitting energy at this point, you know? I think you are. There's a new foundation with this couple, Gemini. Wow. Don't you want to know what, like, the end is? Like, is it forever? Or is this just like a 5-minute thing? Or is this person really coming back to stay? This is super fast action, Gemini. This person is coming in super freaking fast in the Knight of Swords. In fact, you want to know what I think? I think that they get some kind of epiphany. This is spirit working in this, like, you know how they always talk about divine timing? And look at your whole damn reading. You got Wheel of Fortune, Lovers, King, Queen of Cups, and then you got all this shit. You know, 10 of Cups, or 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, the Sun, and then the Devil. Like, this is a toxic mofo coming in. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's coming out, like, even in the right way. Like, you're gonna, first of all, you're gonna go for it. You can't not go for it if it's your twin. You've been manifesting it. You've been working toward it. You've been loving yourself, haven't you? Working on yourself so that possibly the energy could change between the two. Exactly. That's temperance. That is transmuting energy. That's what you've been doing. You've been working on this thing. And Spirit loves you for it. 8 of Wands. And what I'm seeing is, like, it's a struggle. Someone walks away and then they come in really fast to try and make things right. They want a new beginning. They're coming in stable. They've had a transformation. Is this like a forever happily ever after? I just need like a card that shows me happily ever after. It's saying, like, it's going to be different for everyone. You choose. You choose what's best for you. That's the 2 of Wands. What's going to make me grow? Well, twin flames always make us grow. period. Like they just do, that's the purpose of them. So what's good, best for your highest good and growth is what you need to choose in this situation. Like what's going to make me grow the most. And I do feel like you're going for it here. So that's what I see for you, Gemini. Wow, that's weird. Hi, Linda. Hello, Cappy. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to my channel. Glad to have you here. I'm doing moon readings and I'm doing all signs. And now is Cancer. 45, 38. And that's what I'm doing here. We're looking at what this new moon energy in Scorpio is going to do. How we can work with it the best, right? What's coming in because of it. Energy is changing in so many ways. I don't know if you guys watch, but there's a lot of stuff happening in the planets that's going to shift our energy. For instance, Venus in Libra, you know, planet of love and money going into the most fair sign. So maybe things are going to even out in love and career/money, right? A personal issue reaches resolution for Cancer. And that is a Cancer card. Adjustments are required. And the answers you need are coming, which is a Gemini card. Bottom of the deck, surrender to the divine. Let's get this deck. We'll see what it's telling us, Cancer. Tell me what's going on with Cancer. Spirit. Thanks for coming, you guys. Thanks for hitting the like button and subscribing and being part of the posse here. I appreciate it. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So there's your card. Look at it. Battle wagon. First card out. You're going straight towards something and you're in alignment with it. It's your wish fulfillment. Holy buckets, Cancer. 10 of Pentacles. This could be about love. It could be about travel. It could be about a new car. It could be about wish fulfillment. It could be about healing a family, healing a situation, you know. In order for everybody to be on the same page, 10 of Pentacles. That's good. Cancer, good for you. Family love coming in hot for Cancer. Adjustments are required. Okay, so I feel like something is a burden for you right now, or you're feeling like it is. It could be a soul friend. Oh, okay. Heartbreak and somebody walked away. Okay. But you're doing pretty good, I feel like, Cancer. I feel like you're owning your, your value. I feel like you know your value with the Queen of Pentacles. She definitely knows her value. And so I feel like someone walked away, but now they're coming in. Oh my God. They see things differently now. And they want love. So they want a new beginning. It could be a wand person. King of Wands is here. So Leo, Aries, Sag. Their vibe has raised. And here's the thing. I feel like you don't know what to do when this person comes in, Cancer. Hi, Kiss. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming. I feel like you don't know what to do. It's a lover. It is your divine match. It's something you can't stop thinking about. You could have like a third eye kind of relationship where you guys talk on, you know, without talking. You can read each other's mind. I feel like something's changing here. It's a Two of Cups, so it's a soul friend. Could be an air sign, but I feel like it was a heartbreak, right? And so you walked away and you just started like getting onto your own 2 feet, and that's where you're at now. You're at the Queen of Pentacles, and you're feeling pretty good about yourself. I feel like your finances are, maybe better than they have been in a while. And then here comes this love offer, and they really mean it, and they have a new perspective. They feel different. Um, let's clarify that a little bit. That's a lot of info. That's a big story all by itself. So what does Gemini need to do here? Like, what adjustments are required for Gemini? Okay, so the party card comes out and the South Node comes out. Like, so you're clinging to some kind of comfort zone. And honestly, party card is here. So that might be something that you're doing, or that might be something that you did, or something like that. It is a comfort zone. I feel like Spirit is saying, like, you got to surrender that. Maybe this person reflected that to you, and it was something that you didn't really think was beautiful. Maybe that's how come, you walked away. You ended the cycle. So tell me what they need to adjust. There's an apology coming in. I feel like Spirit is saying, like, are you going to forgive this person or not? Because there's the old cycle is over, whatever that was. The partying, and whoever this is about, whether it's you or the other person, I feel like there's self-care going on. I feel like there's a lot of new opportunities and freedom because some kind of cycle closed out. It was a South Node cycle. It was something that didn't serve you, right? I feel like something good is coming with this thing. The Harvest card is here along with the Ten of Cups. So I feel like even just the apology is enough. Like, I don't know if you're going to get back together. It kind of looks like you are. But I just feel like, this reading is talking about, honestly, a relationship that changed two people at the same time, you know? And I feel like maybe it's just like what this is saying is like there's been an awakening. Oh, North Node is here, rebirth, family. So this could even be like a family member, you know? Like maybe there was just some kind of a fight or something, and you guys just stopped talking for a while. I feel like it's coming back around. I feel like it's going to be okay. The answers you need are coming. So let's see what it is. There's a tower moment. So let's see what that is. Maybe it's about the answers you need are coming from the tower. It could have something to do with your strength because, sometimes I feel like things happen in our life so that we can grow, so our soul can grow, so we can move past it. That's kind of what I'm feeling like. The answers you need are coming. Like, first of all, the tower gave you a whole lot of strength, and not even strength, not even just like physical strength. It's talking about actually compassion and a softer you is what I'm getting off of this card. Like something happened that it tore your world apart, but the person that you are now is more beautiful than it was before the tower. You know, believe that or don't believe it, but that's what I feel like is happening. So there's a Knight of Swords coming on in here to talk about this. Answers you need are coming. So I wonder if the Knight of Swords has some kind of truth to tell you. You've been out of balance and you've been in a nightmare. Like, you've been not sleeping. Something happened. Something happened and you can't stop thinking about it. Like, it wasn't fair. It was bullshit. It was fucked up. And now you can't. So you haven't really found the reason why or something like that. The Queen of Swords is here with the King of Cups. And the Queen of Swords is a pretty icy gal. You know, she cuts out people, places, and things that don't serve her anymore. And I kind of feel like what this is, maybe you, Cancer, like deciding that all of this turmoil that came from the Tower is enough. And this Knight of Swords that's coming in could be, it could be you just figuring that out. Like, man, I gotta cut this shit out. I kind of feel like what's happening maybe is got something to do with love, like leading with love, loving yourself. I do feel like you have a lot of, like, I don't know what they are, but like maybe little entities like trying to tell you, you know, like, you can do it, you can do it. Yeah, you're coming into Empress energy, and you're leaving behind this Five of Pentacles because something that you're doing is giving you a huge harvest. I feel like what you're doing, what's happening with the Harvest card, it's the 20 card. So it's judgment. And that's about resurrecting the soul. And what I feel like your soul is trying to show you is how amazing of a life you can have. You know, and how everything that you have been working on has produced a lot of fruit. And that's what's transforming your energy from the Five of Pentacles. I do kind of feel with this Death card, the Lord of the Shadows, it's talking about a transformation. And I feel like this card is actually saying, like, this person that is on the other side is with you every step of the way through it. Like, because I can see, like, it's been really hard on you. It wasn't fair. You spent lots of time not sleeping about it, you know, and your higher self, your spirit squad, and this person on the other side are saying, like, you got to get out of this energy, you know. And then the Two of Wands is here. So I kind of feel like, you know, that Two of Wands has been showing up, I mean, for a little while now in almost every reading, every deck, every subject. And so what I feel like it's trying to say is that it's time right now with that eclipse and the reset button and this new moon that's bringing in new things for us. You gotta choose what's best for you, what's best for my highest good and growth. And that's what you need to make your decisions on. And I kind of feel like that's where you're getting here. Like, you're seeing all the benefits that your own soul provides for you, and you can't help but feel loved. And you can't help but feel that connection with your soul. And you can't help it, you know? And so when it comes to, like, investing in something, you're definitely investing in yourself because it's proved true. You know, like every time I have planted something, like, look at, I mean, it's all about the fruit. This card also, and I haven't mentioned this in a super long time, but it's actually about a double harvest. You see what he's drinking there? I only know this because I read the book. But he's drinking, like, maybe some wine or some beer or something. And so, you know, that takes time, right? So first he's harvesting this fruit, but he's also having a glass of wine or something that's fermented and taken time. So I feel like this is kind of the saying, like, whatever it is that you plant, it's going to keep paying you off. You know, you're going to reap benefits from it again and again. It's not just the first fruit. You know what I'm saying? So the answers you need are coming. Let's see. Let's get a little bit of yin yang on here and see if we can figure it out. The answers you need are coming. I'm suspecting that you're getting some of these answers in the Nine of Swords because it's about realizing something. What are you realizing in the Nine of Swords, Cancer? Your fears. You're realizing your limitations. You're realizing your fears. I feel like some of you could honestly be kind of like taking time out, being alone, hermit card kind of thing, right? And in that is when you're like evaluating your self-worth, just kind of what I said. Like, it's about your soul in you. It's about knowing divine energy and knowing that you're part of it. You know, we all are. We all have the divine energy. It's just a matter of whether we feel it and embrace it or not. I feel like once we know about the divine energy and like own it, I feel like things change for us. Because we realize we can manifest what we want. You're doing it here. You know, you're driving in this chariot straight toward what you want. Happiness, joy, stability in your home. 10 of Pentacles, plenty of money. So good on you. Let's look at Leo. 101. Okay, Leo. Let's see what's going on for Leo. Spirit, tell me what's going on for Leo with this new moon. What kind of messages do you want to give them? Helpful hints for themselves. Leo. You and your loved ones are safe. Work through your fears, and what do you need to release? You and your loved ones are safe. Have faith in your dream at the bottom of the deck. So let's see. We'll get a brand new deck we haven't used yet, Leo. Let's just see what you got here. Let's see what you got for Leo, Spirit. Spirits, angels, guides, tell me you and your loved ones are safe. Clarify that, will you? Okay, so it looks like there was some kind of a problem here. The Devil card is here. This could be anything. It could be an addiction. It could be, I don't know what it is, but I feel like maybe you've been worried about it. Spirit is actually working on whatever this devil is for you. I'm going to clarify it because I don't know what it is, but what I do see is Spirit is like taking you out of there right to success. So that's kind of a bold statement. I've got the Empress at the bottom of the deck, and the High Priestess, and the Sun, and the Judgment card, and the Lovers. Holy buckets. Let's clarify it with the, with the yin yang. Tell me what the devil is. Why is he here? Why is the devil here for Leo, Spirit? Why is the devil here for Leo? What is it? Okay. So, remember, we're clarifying you and your loved ones are safe. Something's changing here. There's a rebirth for someone. Maybe you, Leo. I feel like maybe there's been like some feeling of doubts about yourself, where you fit into the family. Maybe it's about commitment too. And you've been kind of confused. And that's all about to change. So the Devil card could mean that, your feeling of doubt has been controlling you. And it makes you make clouded decisions. You know what I mean? Because the devil is talking about, something that controls you. So I feel like in this reading with these cards, I feel like what it's saying that's controlling you is your self-doubt. And it affects your family, it affects your mind, and it's about to change. And you are going to be successful. And I am so in love with these two cards coming out together. Look at it. You know, Six of Swords is about spirit leading you out of some shitty energy. And I mean, like, it came out devil, it came out just like this. So they're leading you away from this energy of the devil, which is coming out as self-doubt. And they're whipping some things up to change it. Eights are about change. And wands are about spiritual stuff. They're about magic. They're about spirit, period. And what's happening next is success. So life is about to change here. And whatever you're feeling about your family, like, do you feel like your family doesn't have enough? Something. There's some kind of fear or doubt, and I'm here to tell you everything's going to be fine. Trust your higher self. Trust the spirit squad. They love every single one of us, and every single one of us have our own team that watch us, that help us, that hold us when we're crying at night. You know, I believe that with every bit of my soul. And so that's what's happening. And I don't know what the devil card is for you, but you probably do. So work through your fears. Let's see what that's all about. This is about the Scorpio new moon. So it's definitely talking about this moon that's coming in like 3 days. Tell me how they can work through their fears, spirit. Tell me in the cards, like, what's the best thing? Like 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's talking about a nightmare card. It's talking about being up all night, and I know this looks like a really shitty card, huh? But don't forget about the number 9. It's about realizing something. This is where we're at such a low point, and that's when the spirit team comes in. Hey, wait, you know, where you might have a vision or a sudden epiphany and enlightenment, right? Tell me more. Okay, it's really talking about like how you're feeling here. 5 of Cups. This is a lot of grieving. Like you're sad about something that you lost. 3 of Cups. You know, maybe somebody walked away from you. But look at what's happening. Like you're seeing justice in it, and you're going to have a new beginning. So here's what I'm seeing, like with the new moon energy, which is what we're talking about, and it's the same even card. I feel like what you need to maybe like release is whatever it is that you're feeling like you lost. Whatever it is that's making you stay up all night and feel sad. And write it down and just say, I'm releasing this, whatever walked away from me. I'm releasing it now. And I do feel like once you stop crying about it, you know what I mean? Like once you get out of this nightmare, or maybe while you're in it, I kind of feel like you are going to see the justice. Let me just ask what the damn justice is. I see the Queen of Cups at the bottom saying, like, you know, it's the surrender card for me. And so it's like Queen of Cups is so emotional, and she just surrenders it. She's like, Spirit, take it away. So I kind of feel like that's what it's asking you to do. You know, like talk to your squad, you know, your spirit family. Tell me what the justice is. What are they seeing here as justice? Because I feel like once we find the justice in it, that's when our whole thing turns around, right? All right, so this person could have like stimulated the dark night of the soul, made you go real deep. I could see that happening here. But here's the cool part when you go into that dark night of the soul. Like, I'm not saying it happens in a day either, because it's a lot of processing, a lot of shit, a lot. It's turning around things in your head to make them right. Like, why did this happen? Why did that happen? And I kind of feel like what's happening is during your dark night is you're seeing like everything kind of different. And at the same time, like integrating with your soul. So I'll tell you what the justice is in this situation if you want to know and just like get a jump start on it. It's the fact that this triggered you to go deeper inside of yourself and uncover some truth about you and grow from it. You know, that's what we're here for. I mean, for you to just see the justice in it. And the justice is the dark night. You know what I mean? Like, even though it feels shitty while you're in it, something amazing and magical happens with our body and our mind and our soul integrating, and it feels absolutely amazing. And I feel like it's a whole brand new beginning after that. You're remembering who you were or who you are, you know, like who you were in a past life is what I'm saying. Like the awakening. You're understanding you're more than just the body. You're more than just the mind. You know, you have this cool soul piece that's powerful and you're finally getting it. And if it wouldn't have been for this person that hurt you, walked away, made you cry, I don't think you would have gotten there. So that's the justice, and that's how you can like quit crying about it. You're like, wow, they gave me my soul back. This person gave me my soul back. And how can you be mad about that? Well, you can't. You just keep plugging on forward, feeling grateful for the whole process. Like, wow, that person was my soul friend. They did that. They did that for me. What do you need to release? Let's clarify what Leo needs to release here. Yeah, you're hanging on to something. This could be about money, like, you know, because it's the Four of Pentacles. But it also could be like some kind of way you feel about love, you know? Okay. I feel like here's what it's saying. There's someone coming in offering you love, Leo. And I don't think they're going to push you. They might even be working slow, like kind of coming in slow because they don't want to push you. They care about you too much. But I feel like you have some kind of attachment with love that's negative, and or you could be holding on to someone in the past, you know? But like there's a good person coming in offering love and clarity, you know? Like there's new beginnings here. You have 3. So you are really having all new beginnings here. Tell me what the clarity is, because I feel like this person coming in kind of shifts you. Okay, so this person is coming in, they're offering you love, and I feel like what they're saying is, you know, why are you so resistant to me? Like what have I done? And you know, what happened to you that makes you feel so resistant to me? And I think just this one thing that this person points out to you changes things for you. It's the truth. They're speaking it, and you heard it. And you're realizing, like, you know what? You're right. I do have sort of a negative attachment hooked onto love. I feel like, Leo, some of you feel like in order to be loved, you have to do stuff. Like, you know, like if I got to do this and this and this if this person, so someone can love me. Maybe you feel like that. I don't know why, but I just am feeling that. I don't know. But that's pretty much what I got. I feel like you got all new beginnings coming if you want them. And if you move through this process, you know, like understanding, honestly, this first one where spirit takes you away from the devil and to right to success. I don't know what that's all about, but it's a beautiful message for someone, right? Okay, let's look at Virgo. Virgo. Let's see. What messages do Virgo need to hear about the full moon in Scorpio coming up in just a couple of days? Spirit, tell me what they need to like be preparing for. This is all about working through fears, this new moon. It's about releasing fear and walking toward a new beginning. Show the world the real you, Leo. Don't let your past hold you back. Some of you could be stuck in like a south node cycle, and bring love into this situation. So you, who am I talking to? Virgo? Virgo, you have a lot of Aquarius energy here. And at the bottom of the deck, it says, believe in the impossible. So I'm wondering, do you have like a miracle coming? That's what it sort of seems like, isn't it? Okay, show the world the real you, Spirit. Show the world the real you for Virgo. All right. Okay. I feel like, honestly, you've been living in like a grieving type of energy here, is what I'm seeing, like, or scared, you know? I feel like the very first card is like, you're hopeful, but then you're scared. And then this Five of Cups, talking about, like, letting go of something. Realizing it's not serving you anymore. It could have to do with the child. Yeah. I feel like there's something you need to surrender. What do they need to surrender, Spirit? Confusion. Okay. A heavy burden, a tower moment, death, rebirth, and then the world card, reset button. And then there's the real you, the King of Pentacles. So I feel like you've been working through some stuff here, and it doesn't look easy at all. But I feel like, you know, with this new moon, I feel like you're surrendering something that confuses you, something that's been a burden and a heavy load on your mind. There was a tower moment, and then the death card comes out, and then the world card. So I feel like you're going through a transformation. And I also feel like there's a new beginning for you, and an end of this cycle. This cycle, whatever caused you all this grief and pain, it's time for it to end, you know? And I feel like it's saying, show the world the real you, because I feel like you've been in this kind of like maybe depression. Maybe depression is the only word that's coming to my mouth. But I feel like you're finding your own energy, and Spirit is saying, like, this old cycle filled with fear and grief and something, the tower moment, the death card, the 10 of... This looks like something that happened that is so painful that you don't even fucking know what to do, Virgo. I am seeing a child here. And it's also a Page of Pentacles. So I'm wondering if, like, you know, you almost feel very small while you're going through this pain. And then the world card comes. I'm kind of feeling like what this is saying is, like, this new moon energy is going to be real powerful for you, Virgo. I feel like, you know, like seriously starting new, knowing your power, knowing your strength, knowing your King of Pentacles energy. And King of Pentacles is stable. He's got like King Midas kind of energy. Everything he touches turns to gold. But like it looks to me like you've been in this like really darkness for a while. But it's time for it to change. And I think it's gonna. Hello. Hi, baby blue. I'm on Virgo. Don't let your past hold you back, or South Node. First card out is the Empress. That is the mama, right? And the Four of Cups. So you want to know what? They're talking about the same thing that's over here. You know, like you've been in this place where you really haven't been being yourself because you've been too sad or worried or scared or confused, right? All that stuff. And Spirit is saying like, okay, you're on the rise. You've got the Empress energy. Don't let your past hold you back. Don't go back to this place where you're growing in the tree, because there's a lot of cool shit coming. I'm feeling like what they're saying, Virgo, is that, you know, it doesn't matter who we are. When we get into like a really depressed kind of place, it's really hard to get out of it. It is. Sometimes it needs divine intervention, you know. And I think you had it with something, maybe a tower. But I feel like you now are rising from the ashes, right, as the Empress energy. Like, I can do anything, I can make anything. I am the Empress, right? Great attitude, great energy. But then the Four Cups is saying, like, hey, don't let this past thing that happened, like, don't get comfortable. Don't get comfortable in this tree. She does kind of look comfortable. She's sleeping, used to it. Yeah, I feel like what's happening is what you're doing. You're healing, but while you're healing, I feel like what you're also understanding, like all the shit you learned from whatever happened. You know, how'd you get to the Empress? Well, it was by working through all of those painful situations, you know? And I feel like you realized that this information that you learned was valuable. Don't let your past hold you back. So you have this opportunity to use some of the information that you've learned. But Spirit is saying, like, this Five of Pentacles and this Four of Swords is right here, saying, like, don't stay in that. Because what's happening is you're rising into your power, most likely your North Node. And I don't know what your North Node is, but the South Node is here, saying, like, you're comfortable in that South Node energy. And what I'm saying that the South Node is at this point referring to is whatever has been keeping you sad for so long. Feeling like there's something wrong with you, even. You know, feeling like you can't maybe move forward, right? It could be about love, but I feel like this is more about like the Empress energy and King of Cups coming out. Like, it's about leading with love. It's about heart chakra open. It's about loving other people and not letting like what happened to you stop you from doing that. You're more important. The more important energy here is to love, you know, right now. I mean, that's definitely what's going to change this sadness. Being kind to other people, leading with love wherever you go. Okay, bring love into the situation. See what I was saying? That's an Aquarius card too. I don't know if you're know an Aquarius, but it's come out twice. Bring love into, so Five of Wands is about a struggle. It's about some kind of an argument. And Spirit is saying, like, bring love into this situation. Whatever it is. Who are you fighting with? There could be more than one person. I see four here. I see 4 people. So I do feel like there's a new beginning, but it does require a lot of love. I think Spirit is also helping 6 of Swords, taking someone to a new place, bring love into the situation. This is a situation that, I mean, this could be from a long time ago. It could be with your parents, it could be with your children, it could be with your someone you grew up with, a sibling, right? And I feel like there was up when inside. I do see you making plans um, about what to do. And I think you're kind of wondering what you can do in this situation. 2 of Wands. Bring love into the situation. 2 of Wands is about choosing you. So what's the best thing for your highest good and growth when you get to this place? There's a fight, and you don't really know what to do about it. You have no idea. You're up all night. What's the decision? What can they do? Yeah, you don't even know. That's the decision. That's the best thing. It's again leading with love. You have that twice now. Don't let your past hold you back, and bring love into the situation. It's love. Love's the answer. That's what's going to make all your dreams come true with the wish fulfillment. I just feel like, I mean, we do mind fuck ourselves when there's a problem, don't we? What can we do? What can we do? The answer, Virgo, is very simple here. It's just leading with love, being kind and loving, and even the big card says it, the moon card. Bring love into the situation. And that's what's best for you too. Because like when we're arguing, fighting with people, what comes up? Anger, resentment, mean words, shit we don't mean to say, shit we don't even really mean, right? But if you answer from a place of love all the time, you can't go wrong. So whatever the fight is, just try and love, 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 love. That's what I'm feeling. Let's see, Libra. 128, 6. Okay, Libra. Let's see what's going on for Libra. Angels, spirits, guides, let's get some great messages for Libra. You are good enough. It's a Virgo card. Your dreams need a practical plan and work through your fears. Confidence is your key down here at the bottom. Let's see. You are good enough, Libra. You are good enough. Let's see what that's all about. Clarify you are good enough for Libra spirit, please. Three of Pentacles. Okay, so this could be like a job offer. Three of Pentacles, what it looks like in this card. Could be a love offer. Okay. I'm wondering if like there's someone here, Libra, that's learning something new. Like I'm wondering if you're like going to school or studying on something, whatever it is. I feel like you're really gaining some kind of really good independence, like and self-love, right? And owning your value. Like you just know, you're good, right? And then there's a Knight of Cups. Is this a love offer? Because it looks like one. Virgo. Virgo. Okay, Nine of Swords. Why are you crying about the love offer? Because of fear. Okay. Look what's attached to the love offer, Libra. The Devil and the Nine of Swords. And the next card out is the Seven of Wands. Talking about raising your vibration. Like putting a bubble around yourself and talking to spirit. Not letting any negative energy come and get, come into your space because you're busy thinking about shit, So you're like, spirit, like, protect me. I gotta sit here and... Ten of Wands, Jesus. No matter what you're doing, you're just coming up with, like... Okay, there's something here. I mean, something happened to you. Someone did something to you. It's been, like, so hard, Libra. Yeah, and you just can't, like, stop. So I really do feel like it's important for you to protect your energy right now. Protect it even from yourself, you know what I mean? For yourself, your own energy from yourself, because you're in a really dark spot. I really do feel like this card might be the most important one here. It's about getting into this little glass bubble, talking to spirit, tapping in, letting them support you and work through this really dark energy. So I do feel like spirit wants you to do it too. Tell me what's happening in the Seven of Wands. What's happening while Libra is in that Seven of Wands getting a higher vibe? What are they learning? Okay. Here's what's happening in that Seven of Wands higher vibe. Your soul is coming out. It is. And I feel like your soul is showing you a lot of stuff about yourself that maybe you didn't know before. And so maybe that's what this whole first row is about, like Three of Pentacles, someone coming in. And I have another deck that shows this Three of Pentacles, looks like an angel handing something to a person. And so I always do get angelic vibes here. But I feel like what is happening with the rest of this reading is this is your soul showing you that you indeed are good enough, that you are valuable. They're showing you this Empress type energy. I feel like they're loving you. And this darkness that you're in right now is specifically for soul awakening purpose. Like, I don't know when it's going to happen, but you could work with the moon and see. Your destiny here is to understand your value. And I feel like understand your connectedness with not just your soul, but with all that is. And understand that life can be happy. Like, I feel like your soul wants to lead you to the sun, which is about happiness, abundance, and joy. So you are good enough to receive all these blessings. I feel like, I don't know, something very magical going on for you, Libra, in this first row of cards. I mean, there's a lot of dark, negative energy here. And who's coming in with love? I mean, it's coming in as a Knight of Cups, right? So it could be a person. But I almost feel like it's your soul. I feel like it's the spiritual world. Like, because you're in a really, really dark, tough spot. Let me show you it. I mean, all the cards are just so damn dark, you know? Literally dark, you know? And this is where it's saying that you are. Like, crying at night, not being able to sleep, devil energy. Like, this sadness has control over you. It's controlling your every move. It's controlling your every decision. You know, it's a burden, and you just can't stop thinking about this. That's the activity. The Seven of Swords. And you can't stop thinking about it. It's just like totally, it's too much. So that's what's happening here for you, is your soul is trying to show you that you deserve, you know, more than this. And, you know, they appreciate that you've went through it and felt it, because that's what you came here to do, is feel. But it's now time for something different. It's time for happiness to come in. It's time for the sun. Like, you've been in the dark long enough is what I feel like. And this could have to do with money. I'm not going to lie, with the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. It could be like a job offer. It could be like going back to college, you know? Maybe you have an opportunity. Maybe someone offers you a job and then you say, like, well, I don't know how to do that. And they're saying, we'll teach you. We'll send you to school. We'll get you the certificate. It's super important that you understand your value to the spiritual world. And I kind of feel like that's what's happening here. It's beautiful. Tell me your dreams need a practical plan. High Priestess. This is about tapping into your higher self, listening to that third eye all the time. It's about getting very, very close with your soul. Understanding the messages, right? So you have a dream, you want to move in a certain direction. It's love. 10 of Pentacles, or 10 of Cups, right? And you're just trying to decide, like, how am I going to get it done? Where do I go from here? Where do I put my energy? Okay. So I feel like you have a lot of confusion here. And I do see, like, balance coming in for you with the Strength card. You know, because this is like a really good card of balance. Balancing your strength with also your compassion, your gentleness, right? You want something that's fair. Look at all these major arcanas, and then 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Your dreams need a practical plan. There's 10 of Pentacles at the bottom too. So I can see what your dreams are. You know, like, you want it all. You want the 10 of Pentacles, you want the 10 of Cups, you want the 9 of Cups. And the way that you can make the plan is with your higher self, tapping in. Your soul knows the way. Your soul knows how to get these things. So I feel like tapping in is probably the best way to make the plan. Tell me about work through your fears for Libra Spirit. How can they work through their fears? I see a lot of them over here. Yeah, you're kind of like at a place where you're just, I feel like you're ready to walk away from something. I feel like you're, do you want to know what it looks like? That says work through your fears. And the first card out is there's a decision to be made, two of Pentacles. And you know, you're kind of on the fence. You don't know exactly what to do. And when we don't do anything, I mean, nothing comes of it, right? I feel like instead of making a decision, you're just feeling like, fuck it, I'm walking away. I just feel like you're missing some stuff. You're missing some opportunities. You know what I mean? Like you have a decision that could change your life, but you're just walking away. You're like, I don't want to make this decision. There's a King of Wands here. This could be your energy, or an opportunity to get that energy, spirit handing it to you, but you can't see it because you're just so focused on whatever this darkness is, right? The Empress is here. You see what I'm saying? Like you've got a lot of opportunity here, but your fear is just keeping you blind to it. I feel like what you're thinking about is something from the past. Six of Cups. It's still probably this sadness over here. All that sadness that's attached to the devil. You see, it's following you the whole way through of the reading. You're going to have success. But I mean, the success is clear, is next door to 4-1. You see what I mean? Can you guys see this? Because it's very interesting. You have a great card and a shitty card, a great card and a shitty card, a great card, a shitty card, a great card, and a shitty card. It's almost like you're ignoring all the gifts, all the blessings, all the good, so you can stay in this energy. It is confusing. It's ignoring the truth of everything. You're just ignoring it because you just can't stop thinking about something, you know? And you're not engaging. You know what I mean? You're not. And so your fears are stopping you from choosing something. Your fears are stopping you from understanding the power that you have. Your fears are stopping you from even your own Empress energy, the creator, you know, the one who brings life into the world. Your fears are stopping you from success. Your fear. It's like by not choosing something, you're choosing to ignore it. And you've got a bunch of stuff here. But bunch of good stuff. What are you going to do? Shit. I hate all that. Don't you? That's not good. What can you do on this new moon? Let's get some of these cards. Spirit, we got to figure out like the answer to this, working on their fear, because it's stopping them. It's stopping them from getting all the good stuff. You know, even their dreams. Like they're gonna tell me, how can they fix this? What are you gonna do to fix it? Okay, here's what it's saying. It's like you need fire energy in your life. Okay, so that's how come the King of Wands is here, because you have 2 fire cards coming out again to clarify this same thing. You know what's clarifying all the negative cards? The South Node, comfort zone. You're almost comfortable. You're almost comfortable in the sadness, dude. And that makes me so sad for you. But I mean, like, guess it's part of the deal, right? Part of your, yeah. You're closed off, you're guarded, you're just sad. Disharmony, conflict. You see what you're kind of like attracting with all that fear? You're attracting it just by your inability to make one decision. I'm not going to let this shit control me anymore. This is a big moon for you because you got the work through your fear card. It is about the new moon in Scorpio. It's very, very important for you. this whole thing, this new moon, could very well change this for you. If you'll make the choice, you know. Like the moon can be there supplying the energy. But if you're just laying in bed and power watching Netflix, closed off, feeling bad, I don't know. What you have coming is big success and stuff, you guys. But what they're telling me is you're in the dark night of the soul, and they're telling me to just back off. This shit takes time. Right? So I guess to read this a different way, more positive way. Let's do that. All right, let's do that. Let's read it a backward way. So instead of ignoring this decision that you have coming up, should I listen to my body? Should I listen to my soul? You're tempted to walk away, but you don't have to. You can make a decision. Hi, Jess. I'm on Libra right now. And there's this opportunity for you to feel very powerful, but you're not seeing it. So what can you do to see it? What can they do? What can they do to get out of the Four of Cups here? Tell me what one thing could be. Just one thing. How can they get out of the Four of Cups? This is a feeling of doubt. It's about lack. Okay, so you can either stay in the Four of Cups, or you could like just understand the truth of what's being shown to you. You know what I mean? Or accept it, right? I feel like this could be an opportunity, like a person coming in. You know, it is the fire energy that came out too. So it could be somebody that you like a person, right? But you don't see it because you're, I don't know, you don't want to. Feel like you're not good enough for it. But this person is maybe coming in and telling you something that's true. Now you have an opportunity to have Empress energy here, but you're busy thinking about whatever the Six of Cups is. It's about nostalgia, you know. You have an opportunity to succeed, or you can stay in bed and ignore it. Instead of staying in bed, instead of thinking about this past situation all the time, I feel like I just want to say, get up. Get up. Get out of your head. Get out of your routine. Do one thing different. I saw this thing, I don't know where it was. I can't remember. But I actually saw it last night and I wrote it down because I kind of understand this energy, and it's really hard. You know, like you're more in fear than you are willing to accept the gifts and the truth and the energies that are coming in. You just don't even care. Anyway, I was watching something and it said, do one thing, write down one thing that you can do, and then do it. So in this situation, what is one thing the person could do? They could make a decision instead of ignoring it. You know what I mean? One thing you could do to help yourself right this minute. Work through your fears. Give me just more on this. Don't know what to say to Libra, dude. Be open to receive. Thank you. That's good. That's a good one. Yeah, I do feel like someone's coming in. to offer passion, but you're like not wanting to do it. The Empress card here is talking about nurture. You know, nurture yourself. Let your higher self nurture you. Um, Give it the respect it deserves, your higher self. You know what I mean? Because they're trying to love on this human being who's going through all this stuff. Tapping into the third eye, and then again, Empress energy here. So I kind of feel like it's about, you know, making a choice. It really is. First card out. Two of Wands. I mean, Two of Pentacles. Should I listen to my body? Should I listen to my soul? Well, they're telling me you should listen to your soul because your third eye is all kinds of activated here. And I think if you would kind of like get out of this, I don't know what it is, definitely depression, deep rest, as Jim Carrey would say, right? But I do feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming in to try and pull you out of it. It's just, I don't know if you really are ready. So maybe on the new moon, you need to write down some of this stuff. Like some of this shit, like this is what happened, right? This is what's holding you back. Maybe you need to let go of that so that you can make room for the Empress energy, the sunshine, allowing your soul to guide you and give you direction. Next stop. I also feel like I need to say one thing, and it's to whoever it is that's going through all that. You came here to feel. That's why our souls came here, is to feel stuff. We're 100% love as a soul. We don't have the emotions where the human has them. That's why the soul comes, to experience them. And I see you experiencing them. And your soul is acknowledging that you're experiencing them. But your human is staying there. You know, we came here to feel the stuff, but we came here to feel a lot of stuff. Not just that. So I feel like that cycle can end if you want it to. You just have to choose it. And I think with that Two of Pentacles, should I listen to my body? Should I listen to my soul? And all the rest of the reading. I feel like your soul is just like saying, like, I can see the humans getting tired, and I have experienced what I came to experience. You ready to move on? Or do you want to just stay there? Your soul's ready to move forward. Okay, Scorpio is next. 153:37. Jess, how you doing? I am on Scorpio now. Give us some good messages. This is your moon, Scorpio. So let's see what Scorpio is going to be looking at for this new moon. I think I read up on, I did read on it, but there's so much information I didn't write it down. I was like, I don't have time. I know I probably do, but I didn't do it. I bought some watercolors and I've been playing with them, and that's kind of good for me to paint. It's kind of fun to play with them. I'm not very good at it though. Adjustments are required. Take time to breathe out, and the energy is gaining momentum. Emotions are running high. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing all right too. I am. I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. Got my little painting job done yesterday, so that was fun. I was thinking to myself, like, this wasn't that bad. I mean, I kind of liked it. And then I came home and I thought, I should paint my room. God, I haven't done anything to this room in, I don't know, 12 years or something. This paint is all old. Okay. Adjustments are required. Tell me what's required for, what's adjusting for Scorpio spirit. Okay, Queen of Cups. Yeah, you're definitely kind of emotional. I feel like this is a card of, it is your card. But Queen of Cups to me, I mean, she's up to her elbows in tears. So there's something she needs to release, something she needs to say, you know, Spirit, take this away. I'm over it. Yeah, I feel like there's clarity coming in. Could be after you release it, right? Yeah, I feel like you're learning. I feel like you're understanding why something happened. You know, there's a eight of cups, so maybe you're walking away. Maybe someone else is walking away here. What's going on here? It was a burden. You're tired of it. You're over something. So I feel like you surrender to Spirit. You get clarity. You understand what's fair, what's not fair. And you're walking away. You're like, man, this was just mind fuckery. It was a problem. It hurt my head. Soul, take over. You lead me. My head hurts. That's what's going on. Take time to breathe out. What's going on about this? So taking time to breathe out could be like, let's talk about it. Let's think about taking time to breathe out, exhaling, right? Well, why would you need to breathe out? Why is it saying that? Because you're holding your breath, right? The Spirit is saying like, no, you got to exhale. Something cool is happening to you, Scorpio, with the Wheel of Fortune. Something's changing. It's shocking, I think. Something you aren't really expecting. Like, this is good luck. So that's why it takes your breath away. Yay! Okay. Tell me more about that. You betcha. You know, I just was talking about this the other day, but it's funny because this is the 20 card and it's about the resurrection of the soul, like soul coming to the surface. Okay, I'll take over. Human's like, thank you, man. I'm just like, and the first thing they do, the card that comes after 20 is 21, the world card. They end a cycle. The shit is done. We've learned enough. So what your soul is doing for you here, once you decide like, okay, soul, I know you know the best thing. Where are we going next? Soul's like, reset. Ending the old cycle, beginning a new cycle. Pretty tuned in. Pretty tuned in. You could be getting like serious visions, downloads about something from your higher self because you're trusting it here. Yeah. I feel like there is a decision that you have to make. You're not sure which one to make. This is, should I listen to my body? Should I listen to my soul? Listen to your intuition. Because that's where the card is. It's with your intuition. It's saying like, there's a new beginning here. It's given to you by the universe. It's going to be breathtaking. Your own higher self is leading you. Yep. 10 of Pentacles. It's going to shock you, man. Your new beginning is amazing. It's going to just take your breath away. I love that. The energy is gaining momentum. Scorpio, tell me what's going on with the energy gaining momentum. Okay, Knight of Cups. Six of Pentacles and the Empress. This looks like an apology to me. So maybe someone is coming in to apologize to you. Knight of Cups, Six of Pentacles, the Empress. Someone trying to make things right. Maybe somebody sees you as an Empress, Scorpio, as a divine. Yeah. This is an offer to work together. Three of Pentacles could have spirit attached to it. I always feel like that. Seven of Swords. Maybe this is someone who hurt you in the past. There is a Six of Pentacles there. Nine of Swords. It's like you don't know what to do. You don't even know what to do with this offer at all. King of Swords. So you tap in. You talk to your higher self and you're like, what is the most logical decision here? Spirit, what do you think? Higher self, where should we go from here? You know, I decided over here I was letting you lead the way, and now I'm all confused again. I'm up crying again. The energy is gaining momentum. Tell me about the King of Swords. It's like getting making a decision based on, okay, maybe this person coming in hurt you. That's what I'm getting. I do see like something changed in the energy here with the Temperance card. Somebody changed. Obviously, they're coming in to say sorry. I feel like maybe they realized for the first time maybe who you are. I don't know. But you don't know what to do about it because you feel like this was a fucked up thing. They hurt me. We fought. They ran away. I stayed up all night crying. But the Temperance card is here, along with the Sun card at the bottom of the deck, along with the Chariot card at the bottom of the deck, and the Lovers, and manifesting it. So that's pretty I don't know. You're trying to decide if you should do this or not, because you already lived through it once. You know, I mean, I haven't done this on any of the card readings yet, but this is so much about, it's about someone apologizing over here, and it's definitely a lover. Definitely a lover. Let's get a romance angel card on that, just see. Tell me what the romance angels are saying. Scorpio, what was Scorpio's best move here? Because I feel like they're very confused. They don't know what to do. Uh-oh. That didn't even work. Okay. Give me a card for romantic. Getting to know each other. There's a reconciliation. That's what I thought. Getting to know each other. Reconciliation. Tell me one more. Wedding. So maybe this is somebody we're married to. You know? It's true love. It's worth waiting for. Yeah, I don't know. But I was right about this. They are an old lover. And they're coming in to say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I did that. So, I don't know what you want to do, Scorpio. But I kind of feel like the energy gaining momentum is talking about it coming in kind of fast. What I'm seeing, yeah, just do one thing. I wish I could remember where I saw it or read it or something. And it was just yesterday. Because I was thinking to myself, like, how can I change, how can I just change what I'm doing? I'm kind of like the Libra reading, like stuck. And stuff happens and I just ignore it, and I just never move. And I know it's wrong. I mean, I know I should feel something else or whatever, but I just can't seem to move forward. And anyway, I don't know if I was looking through an old journal maybe or something, but I saw it. And I was like, write down one thing that you can do and then do it. Like one thing. And so I was thinking to myself, like, my morning routine is crazy. It's almost like my morning routine is like I get up in the morning and I make some coffee and then I smoke. And I know that Jess doesn't mind me talking about it because she smokes too. But like, I seriously spend a few hours drinking coffee and smoking. And I mean, burn half my day up doing that. Nothing. And so what I wrote down in my journal was, I can do, let me see it. I just did it no, it was in another one. That's right, because I had the pen on it. It said, I can do yoga. I can do yoga in the morning before I do anything else. Like before I smoke, before I do whatever. But I didn't do it today. I thought about it, but I just didn't do it. And so, no. I think it's good information too if you really fucking do it. I'm seeing 5-5. Polly, did you join my membership? How fun is that? Now I'm gonna feel like I can put more stuff on there. I was doing readings and then I was like, why am I wasting all this energy in it? Will it even be applicable when somebody actually joins the channel, right? Oh, that's so nice. Thank you, Polly. Love you so much. Let's look at Sag. Let's see what's the messages for Sag. All right. Sagittarius, prosperity lies ahead. It's time to take action and show the world the real you, Sag. That's what's coming out here. So, the energy on these cards, Taurus, Aries, and Aqua. I don't know if you have family members or not, but that could be applicable in some way. Take what applies to you and leave the rest. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. Do you paint, Polly? Watercolor is a little bit tricky. It's kind of fun though. I feel like there's something going on in your family. It could be a little shocking, right? But it's bringing in stability. Oh my gosh. I feel like they're telling me there's a story going on here. Sagittarius. It looks like there was a tower moment, an ending. It ended some kind of like stable feeling that you had, Someone walked away, there was a heartbreak. There's a Queen of Swords here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe somebody sharp with their tongue. Something like that. And it's changing. The energy's changing. The Temperance card is here. So something different is happening. I feel like because of this Tower, right? Usually a Tower comes and everything changes. So I'm feeling like here's your energy right here. Confidence, power, and love. You're manifesting it. So I feel like there was something that happened that kind of broke down the family dynamic. There was a lot of heartbreak, but it's changing. Don't freak too much out about it. I just feel like this is all going to work out. The energy's changing, it's balancing out, love is restored. Um, and it could have something to do with the new moon, right? And I feel like you've also been manifesting this. Let me see if I can get a couple more cards here. Talking about what are you manifesting? Tell me what is Sag manifesting. Sag, you're manifesting a transformation in this. I'm wondering, I don't know what happened here, but it looks like some kind of like something ended, something changed. And I feel like you feel guilty about it. I don't know why, but you feel sort of like maybe it was your fault. You know, maybe you made a decision and everything changed. But I just want you to know it's okay. Like it had to happen so that there could be transformation in the family unit, I feel like. Um, I feel like beauty is coming out of it. Prosperity lies ahead, it says. So I feel like even though it feels really icky and scary and like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I feel like, I guess if you want to feel those things, go ahead and feel them, but walk right through it. Don't hang on too long to it, to regret and guilt and all that. I really feel like everything happens for a reason. Every sentence, every cruelty, everything. There's a reason. Every sickness. I know it sounds fucked up, but it's true. And I think it's for our benefit. Like, what are we learning from it? And when we can figure that out and not have regret about it, but instead, like, embrace what it gave us and be grateful for it. You know what I mean? Like, that wasn't a bad decision because look what happened. You want to know what I feel like has happened? I feel like there's some kind of joy and stability and celebration, confidence and love coming in. I do see all the bad stuff. I do. But it's all turning around. Transformation is here. You might want to look and see where Pluto is in your chart, because I feel like prosperity can be about money. It can be about love too. You know, so I just in this reading it looks like family and family love being restored. Like maybe there was a problem before, but it's all working out now. And it looks so different. It feels better. That said plus 1%. It's time to take action. Chariot. Okay. So you might be being called to move somewhere or change jobs. Maybe you're getting a new car. Oh my God. So my granddaughter is a Sag. And, none of my family watch my channel. Just FYI. And so my daughter says to me last night, have you seen him? Like anything coming up about my work in the readings? And I'm like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like the Two of Wands keeps coming out, Do what's best for you. Choose yourself. It's like in every reading. And she's like, oh. And then my granddaughter said, is there anything about the reading about me, my car? Because she just wrecked her car. Like about a week ago. It wasn't her fault, you know. But someone smashed into her and it got totaled. And it's one of those things, you know. So it was kind of an older car. And so now she's got like $3,000 to buy a new car. And she's looking at $7,000 cars, you know. And I'm like, just keep looking. The perfect one will show up. I know it will. And what did you learn from the wreck? Anyway, so I see the car here. So Gracie, if you're listening, it looks like there's a car coming. Yeah, you're excited. Something new happening. Super excited. After like a really tough time. Like it was a burden, right? Your soul is ready to take action. You're going in a new direction, Sag. Tell me what the new beginning looks like for Sagittarius. Hey, Joni, how's it going? How are you, hun? I feel like this new beginning, you're kind of scared of it. Like, I don't know if it's a new job or something. But I feel like there's something really big changing here. And the card we're clarifying is it's time to take action. So, I feel like you're going forward with something. I feel like your soul is at the wheel. I feel like your human is in drudgery. Like your soul is excited, but you're hanging on. Your soul is excited to start the new thing, but you got 10 of Wands. Like, I don't know. I don't know. There's a new beginning, and you are in the 7 of Wands. Everyone's attacking me. You're finally seeing the justice in some sort of situation, and that's when the sun comes out. That's quite a statement right there, isn't it? Like your soul's trying to get you to do something, but your human's hanging on. Your soul's ready to go with the Fool card, but you're feeling like you got 10 of Wands. You got a new beginning, but you feel attacked. And then you see the justice and abundance comes in. That's when you take the action. So I feel like your soul is probably taking you on a little journey to see justice in something so that you can finally feel this happiness that you want. Show the world the real you. So this is kind of like, this card makes me think of like, you know how we just become, sometimes we become what other people want us to be, like when we're with them, right? But here's what Spirit is saying to you. Show the world the real you. Here's your card with the King of Wands, right? Super powerful card, super powerful person. And I don't know if you always show that to people. I also feel like you meditate and talk to your higher self. That's a Virgo card. But I feel like you're very introspective as well. I think you know a lot about yourself. One of the things you know is that you like to have fun, right? You are the life of the party here, and Spirit wants you to embrace it. Like, you have this fire energy for a reason. The Wheel of Fortune is here, saying that I feel like you're pretty lucky. I don't know why that came out, but that's what I feel like it's saying. Like, you're lucky. And then the Emperor. So you might have Aries somewhere in your chart, because what I'm feeling like is you are lucky. I feel like you're a manifester, and you can manifest things. It could be about your work. You know, like you manifest change, you manifest more money, you manifest maybe even starting your own business here. And I don't know if you show that to people, but Spirit is asking you that you do, because you're very beautiful. Give me some more messages over here with Show the Real You for Sag. What are you really trying to say? Okay, I feel like there's some stuff you need to let go of. And there's some new stuff that you need to do. Like, I feel like you need to talk about something in order for it to change. Well, what's happening there? Self-love. Okay. Because I feel like there's a part of you that it could be about inner child wounding too. But I feel like there's part of you, Sag, that feels like you're not enough. Like, there, I think there is, but I think you hide that from people. Like, I think you come off as a very confident person. But inside there's something where it makes you feel unloved somehow, you know? And I feel like that's what's changing here. It's changing, and Spirit wants you to embrace the real you, you know? You're not lacking in anything. You're exactly perfect, you know? All that is thinks you're perfect. Your soul thinks you're perfect. So when we can get our human to like catch up with that, you know what I mean? Things change. I know, this one's going to be a tough one too. Scorpio. So it's about really transforming something, right? I did a reading on it though. I did read up on it, and it looks like it. What I read was very positive more than negative, you know. Where am I at? 221. Oh, wait. I already did Sagittarius. I'm going to have to find that where I started because I forgot to write it down. Okay, so we're on Capricorn now. Let's see what's going on with Capricorn for the new moon in Scorpio, Spirit. What do you need to release? Every single one. I feel like this new moon is, you know, even though it's about having new beginnings all the time, I feel like there's something for everyone that needs to be released as well. Okay. So you've got a balancing lesson here. You've got, what do you need to release? And emotions are running high. So Spirit, let's clarify these for Capricorn. What do you need to release? Hi, Mary. I am on Capricorn. What sign are you looking for? All right. So Capricorn, I feel like you got some fear and some doubts, and it could be about work. It could be about love. I think it's about both. I think this one's going to be good. I do. What do you need to release? I feel like you need to release something that happened that made you in the nightmare mode in order for a new beginning to happen that ends up in 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like you need to release whatever this, you know, 7 of Swords, 9 of Swords stuff is. It's usually like shady behavior, right? Emotions are running high. Knight of Cups and 5 of Swords. So it looks like you have a fight with someone that you love. Spirit is saying, like, use your intuition to respond. King of Wands is here. This is powerful. Page of Swords. I feel like, you know, I mean, it could be saying, like, when you use your intuition, I mean, you have, you know, the power of the King of Wands coming in, telling truth to this person that you're fighting with, right? The Strength card is here, as well as the Queen of Cups. So I kind of feel like you've got an emotional situation here, Cap. Like, it's definitely about some kind of fight. Could be a word fight. I feel like Spirit is saying, like, maybe you have to surrender. You know? Queen of Cups. And the Strength card. Having enough strength to hold back what you really want to say, maybe, because it would just make it worse. This is a very emotional thing. Spirit is just asking you to follow your intuition. I'm not going to try and dig too much deeper into it because everyone has their own inner knowing. And I just feel like it's important for you to trust yours here. You know, and going back to the reality of the soul. The soul doesn't have a harsh tongue. It's pure love. The only way the soul feels emotions is through the human body. So process what you need to. But I feel like at this moment in time, when these emotions are running high, you have to talk to your soul and let them handle it, because they're going to come, they're going to respond in a loving manner. Human, who knows? Who fucking knows? You know? So if you can get ahead of the game and just like surrender that to your soul and just say, like, okay, so when this comes up, I need soul to speak. I need human to just take the back seat. I need soul to speak with love. I feel like that's what the message is for you, Capricorn. Balance spirituality and practicality. Tell me about that. Could be dealing with a Pisces here, but it's mostly about balancing, right? You're hanging on to something. Looks like money. Maybe money's been a problem, you know? Like, it's been a heavy load. It's a burden, right? And I feel like there's a new path to go down. Page of Wands. But that's where it comes in. Like, this is a passionate endeavor, like probably from your higher self, right? This new path. And it's scary because you don't know. You know, like, you know, it's your soul taking you there. It's your you know the message is from your soul. Go this way. This is where you're going to find it. This is where you're going to find your peace and your harmony and your stability. But you're scared because why? Because, I don't know, you're healing up, talking to your higher self, making plans. Yeah, this is about a good idea. So your soul is giving you some kind of new epiphany, right? And it is going to bring balance into your home. I feel like there's love attached here too with the Ten of Cups, and stability in your family. But it's riddled with all of this, like, doubt, human stuff, right? You're on the fence. You don't know what to do. Two of Pentacles. Ace of Swords comes out. The truth is, Every time you've ever trusted your soul, you've come out on top. They've never let you down. Your soul's never ever given you bad advice. I can promise you that. And that's exactly what it's saying here. So, yeah, so that's what I see. I feel like you have a new idea, and I think you're scared to do it. Like, what if, but what if nothing? Just do it. If it's coming from your higher self, do it. Tell me advice for Capricorn. Yeah. There's divine intervention here so that you can align with your higher self, you know, like whatever this idea is, I feel like it is from the divine, and I see you doubting it, but I don't know, tap in a little more, because just remember that your soul has never let you down. Just remember that. And I kind of feel like, I don't know if it's the planets where they're at or whatever, but I do feel like there's a lot of us trying to change the routine, change our life, like instead of settling for a minimum wage job, you know, and just barely getting by. I feel like Spirit has a really cool new idea. And remember, they never ever let you down. So, yeah, I did Sag already, but I forgot to write down the time. But I'll tell you when it was it was between, Scorpio was at 1 hour and 53 minutes, and Capricorn's at 2 hours and 21 minutes. So it's somewhere in between there. Maybe like, look at like 2 hours and 5 minutes or something like that, maybe. Like, look around there. I think you could find it. Sorry, Mary. Okay. Who's next? And let me get the time. 2:32. All right. Aquarius. Let's look at Aquarius. Tell me what's happening for Aquarius. Sorry, Mary. I already whipped past it. But I don't know why I forgot to write that down. But if anybody does know where Sag is, will you type it in there so I could find it? I like to put timestamps on after I'm done. Okay. Show the world the real you. Prosperity lies ahead, and you and your loved ones are safe. Cool messages. Aquarius. Okay. Show the world the real you. I feel like there's something new coming in here for you, like 3 of Pentacles. Like, so, I mean, it could be like a lover. It could be somebody that wants to, like, work with you. Like, maybe you create things and they want to create with you. And I feel like you're struggling about it. You're not sure if you want to invest in it or not. 7 of Pentacles. I don't know. Maybe you've had problems with this person in the past, right? But it might be the thing that allows you to show the world the real you. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like someone wants to invest in you here, in whatever you're doing, that makes you happy. I feel like you just don't know if you want to work with this person. Like maybe you have before and you learned your lesson, right? Queen of Swords, that's your energy. Maybe you already cut them out. Yeah, there's a Tower. There's a 5 of Cups, and there's a 6 of Cups, and there's a 9. Okay, so basically someone's coming in here and, yeah, I don't know. This is someone from the past coming back. They made you cry. There was a Tower moment. They hurt your feelings. You cut them out, I think, because they broke your fucking heart. There was a fight, and you decided, I'm not investing in this anymore. This could have been somebody, that was just like an in and out. Like maybe it was just like a passionate relationship, like sexual. Could be. Show the world the real you. Well, who is the real work? Tell me who is the real Aquarius. Just one card. Devil. 8 of Swords. Do you want to know something? This is saying that, there's a lot of bad shit that happened here. I can see it. And when I said, who is the real them? The Devil came out. And then the 8 of Wands, and then the 8 of Swords, and then the 4 of Cups. So I feel like what this is saying is that this isn't the real you being controlled by whatever hurt you, but that's what's happening. And Spirit's like, that's not my aqua. That's not my aqua. Aqua is about love. Aqua offers love everywhere they go. But see, the thing is that because of whatever happened here, I feel like I got this message for you once before. And I feel like it's still hurting you. I feel like this is still controlling you, whatever happened here. And it isn't who you really are. But that's what everyone's seeing. You know what I mean? And the messages show the world the real you. It's your own moon card even. Aquarius full moon. And this is who you are. But where you're at is kind of in this devil energy, overthinking, wishing something was different, right? But Spirit is saying, like, that's not you. And then the Temperance is here. So what's happening is you have all this stuff. Spirit's coming in, and they're helping you change your energy back to your original self, showing you from a different perspective, like why this stuff happened. You know what I mean? Because it looks to me like you're just like, fuck, this sucks. Like, so Spirit's showing you something different, and I'm going to ask them what they're showing you. Why is the Hanged Man here? What are they seeing different about this shit situation? What are they seeing that's different? Okay. I feel like you're seeing everything. I feel like you're seeing all of it, even all that pain. I feel like you're understanding like the justice in it, the balance it brought you. There, Spirit's showing you the truth. Something you didn't see before. It's about you. It's about an awakening. And sometimes when we're just busy living in our life and like everything's just going okay and we got enough of everything, And we never really look into the deeper things. We don't look in our soul. We don't talk to it. We don't acknowledge it, you know. And then when something really bad happens and we get to the depths of hell, our own personal hell, you know, the way we feel, the nine of fucking swords, the eight of swords, all that shit. And it changes us. Like it starts an awakening, and I see it right here. See, it's like you're starting to remember. You know what you're remembering about yourself? Like, because you're just clouded all here with that devil card and shit. It's affecting every single thing you do. But you're starting to remember your real self, you know, who you really are, who your soul is, how powerful it was, who it was before it came. You might be even getting like little messages about that. Like, for instance, like the one thing I did see here is the transmuting of energy. And I think that's something that all of our souls know. We've already been here however many times, and we do know how. Like, if we're in a very negative place, the way out of it is with positivity. You know what I mean? Because if we live and breathe negative shit, more negative stuff comes to us. We live on this planet that's all about the law of attraction, what we attract, what we think about, what we bring about. And you're just sitting here in this past stuff, just there, just stuck there, you know? And I just feel like at some point, like divine timing, right? I feel like there's something new happening. This could have something to do with Jupiter, and I know Jupiter did just change, or it's about to, right? And I kind of feel like what's happening is you're having like a major awakening to your soul. Like your soul is giving you some info. Like, do you remember? Like, you know what I mean? Like, think about how it could happen. Like in a dream. Like maybe you have a dream and you're in another time and place. And it's a different dream. Like you realize it. You realize it while you're dreaming in it. And it's something you don't usually forget. These dreams that your soul gives you. I kind of feel like that might be happening. And maybe they're showing you like who your soul really is, what it was up to before, what kind of knowledge it has, what kind of power your soul's already learned. It's inside you. Your human just hasn't tapped into it yet, but you can. One of the things is alchemy. So I kind of feel like you're changing your own thing. And I feel like showing the world the real you, it's about the alchemy. Like you've been in this one specific place for a while, but your soul shows you something, and all of a sudden you're leading with love, and your reality starts to change. You start to look at things different. You start to see justice and balance in yourself, in your behavior, and in your decisions, you know? That's what I'm seeing. Like, wow, that was heavy. Tell me about prosperity lies ahead for Aquarius. I feel like, you know, yeah, Empress. This is creation energy. Like, I don't know if you're having a baby, but it could be about having a baby. And that would be pretty prosperous, right? Prosperity. Okay. So you're manifesting something. You're manifesting a giant change in your life, and you also want power. You want your power back. And that is going to be, you guessed it, one more time, Two of Wands. Choosing you. I feel like once you get into this Empress energy, I mean, she's a manifester, right? She's the one that brings life onto this planet. So maybe you're creating things, Aquarius. I do feel like it's going to transform your life, bring back the passion inside of you. And I feel like choosing yourself is a sign of self-love, and I see love coming. When you love yourself, love is magnetized to you. And that's what I'm seeing for you. Hi. Oh, thank you. Thank you for coming. Is this my friend, Claudia? Do I know you, like, personally? Oh, I know someone that I really love named Claudia, but I haven't heard from her in a long time. Okay, you and your loved ones are safe. Let's see what's happening here for Aquarius. You and your loved ones are safe because your soul is driving your car now, your vehicle, your body, your mind. Your soul's doing it. Your human has just decided to let it happen. Now, I don't know if there's something going on with your family and someone hasn't been safe, but this card is telling me that they're going to be. And remember when I was telling you, like, you're going from like this dark energy over here, and then here you're like at the Empress, and you're like making new things, you're leading with love too. You start over here, and now you're just completely trusting your soul with everything, even your family. It's working out good. Tell me where they're going. Four of Wands. Happy, stable home. So if you had a problem in your family, it's being worked out, and it's all because of you, Aquarius. It's all because you decided. You decided to let your soul out, to let your soul lead, to let your soul talk to your human and make the adjustments needed, you know? Hello, chosen one. How's it going? Thanks for coming. Thanks for liking and sharing and subscribing and all of that. So Aquarius, I feel like this new moon is pretty powerful for you. Lots of cool stuff. Now, you know, when I tell you guys the moon is powerful and something big is going to happen, I don't mean that it's going to happen in a day. So please don't think that, you know. You want to know what moon wishes are about? So when you make so this one will be a Scorpio new moon. So let's just say you're starting something new with this moon, and you're letting go of something, and, you know, replacing it with a different energy. Usually it's about 6 months. And when it will come to fruition, this particular one will be when the moon is full in Scorpio. I don't know when it is, but I'm just guessing it's about 6 months. And think about it. Like, it doesn't matter what kind of thing we're letting go of. It doesn't leave us overnight. We try, but it takes a little while to really let go. Hello, I just did Aquarius. I just finished Aquarius a minute ago. It was a pretty good reading. I feel like there's a lot of stuff changing for you. Let's look at the Pisces. 2, 49, 14. February 1st, 1989. I have a lot of Aquarius in my life. A lot of Aquarius people. I have 2 kids. 2 kids in Aquarius. A fiery climax approaches. Something's ending, guys. Emotions are running high, and it's time to release negativity. Big old surrender to the divine at the bottom of the deck. So, kind of overall message, surrender. Let's look and see what is ending here with the fiery climax approaches. This is an Aries vibe. You also have Scorpio here as well. Okay. Fiery climax approaches. Tell me what's ending. We're coming to a climax. Who hates the word climax? What's coming to a climax here? The Hermit and the Fool. The High Priest. Page of Pentacles. The Seven of Swords, Three of Wands, and the Judgment card. This is a lot here. You've got, just in this one little pile, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana things. Here's what's happening is you've decided to let your higher self take over and start down a new path, which means that you've ended a cycle of some kind of cycle that you learned all the lessons from, and now you're going down a new path. I feel like you have a little fear about it, but it is an alignment for you to continue on, you know, because it's your soul that's doing the driving, right? Soul's like, let's go over here. Okay, it could be about some kind of a relationship, or it could be about, you know, success. Six of Wands. It's about success, you know. And I also see Queen of Pentacles here, so it could be about your own stability, like money-wise. You know, it's funny when we decide we're going to trust our soul, you know, where it takes us is the Hierophant. Next lesson. Next lesson. It's brand new. You have never learned this lesson before. Your human is a little bit scared, you know, about what it's going to look like. But here's what I feel like. I feel like it's going to be really good. Like financial security is what I'm seeing. And Six of Wands is success. And it could be like you having success with a Queen of Pentacles too. Like someone who's grounded, stable, solid, got everything they need, you know. Something happening. It is in alignment with your soul, with the Judgment card. The Judgment card and the Fool is here. So emotions are running high. I feel like there's some kind of a reunion or reconciliation. Could be dealing with a Leo here. But I feel like it's about whatever is happening here with that's emotional. Like, so the reunion, maybe somebody coming back from the past. It could be, wow, you've got a King of Pentacles here. And then the World card. Remember that started over here with the Fool and the Judgment. The World is here. So this World is talking about like the thing that closed out. Or the new beginning that's starting. So basically what's happening is you have a brand new world here. It's emotional. Why is it emotional? Why is this new beginning emotional? Five of Cups. You have to leave something behind, don't you? You know, I mean, that does happen. You know, it's kind of like when we make moon wishes. If we want new energy, we have to let go of some old energy to make room for it. You know what I mean? Or you have 8,000 coats in your closet and you want a new coat. You better get rid of a couple of them so you can make room for the new coat. It's sort of like that. Tell me what you're letting go of. What are you letting go of here with the Five of Pentacles? The Devil energy. You're letting go of the Devil energy. And what you're making room for is wish fulfillment, the Empress, and the Wheel. That's your new beginning. Everything you want, the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress. Let's clarify what the Devil is, though. That's what you're letting go of. And I don't know why, but I feel like this could be about an addiction. It is the Mirror Devil, so maybe it's like the way you see yourself, too, you know? Tell me why the Devil is here. Oh, thank you, Chosen One. I think you're resistant to okay, I think it is about an addiction. Could be about alcohol. No. I'm just seeing the party card here. Or it could be another person that behaved that way. And you have to let them go. You have a divine masculine and feminine energy here. So yeah, reach for the strength, right? So I feel like you're letting go whatever the devil means for you. The devil looks like it could mean, you're closed off. It could mean something about partying. Like, I do see alcohol here, so I don't know if it's alcohol. It could be drug addiction. It could be any kind of addiction, right? Addiction to a certain person, maybe. A Leo. Anyway, I feel like what it's saying is like this, letting this go, this, whatever this devil is representing, is going to take every bit of strength that you have. Remember, the strength card was up here with this partying card too. Like, this can be a party. Three of cups. So I don't know. It's taken everything you have to like walk away from it, to blow out the candle, to say I'm done. It's hard to let go of shit like that. So if that's what it means for you, then so it is. But it could also mean a person that actually behaves like that, and you're just realizing that they're not doing you any, you're not growing with this certain person. Maybe they bring toxicity into your life. Maybe they make you feel bad about yourself by what they say, especially if they're a drinker. People when they're drunk, I mean, fuck, you can't even imagine. I grew up around that shit. People just say things they wouldn't say if they weren't drinking, you know what I mean? And I kind of feel like that's might be what's happening here. And you're finally just getting up the guts to say, I've had enough. This could even be a parent. It could. It's just like you're just done. And as soon as you do that, I feel like everything changes just like that. It's because of the energy, the vibration, you know what I mean? The law of attraction. Because this shit is keeping you down. It's keeping you it's keeping you emotional. It's keeping your soul suppressed, and that's not what's happening. The Wheel of Fortune's coming in saying like, no, no, no. You're the Empress. You can have anything. Do you not realize your divinity here? Do you not realize your power, your strength? You cannot let another person make you feel like shit about yourself. And I don't know, but that's what I got for that message. It's time to release negativity. So that devil energy has just got to fucking go, right? So tell me about this. This is related to Scorpio, a full moon in Scorpio. So I don't know if that means anything to you, but Knight of Pentacles, the Death card, the Three of Swords. Okay. So I feel like there's something that happened here. It was heartbreaking. And the Ten of Swords is here. So something was over, but there was a new beginning. And I feel like you did learn something new with the Page of Swords there. What did they learn? What did they learn from this negative situation with the Page of Swords? What did they learn? I'm talking about Pisces now. Two of Cups, Ten of Wands, Two of Swords. Okay, so I kind of feel like this is about a love situation. Two of Cups is here, right? If not love situation, it's definitely a soul friend, and it looks like it might have ended. It was sad. It made you hurt a lot. I feel like it felt really heavy, like you were carrying around a really big load, right? And you surrendered. I feel like you surrendered and said, Spirit, I have to be able to I have to get out of this energy. Will you take it from me? Spirit said, yeah, I will. So whatever this is that causes you grief, it caused you a lot of pain. and it was real heavy. I feel like this is what you need to release at the new moon. You know what I mean? Like, build yourself a little fire, you know? Outside, inside, upside down, it doesn't matter. Write it down on a piece of paper and just light it on fire and set it in a fucking snowbank. I don't care. Just let it go. You know, whatever this is, you have got to walk away from it. You have to just surrender to the divine, you know, and just say, like, I'm just driving myself crazy here. I need positive energy, and this is dragging my ass down. And spirit's like, okay, I'm coming in with the truth. What is the truth? Spirit, tell me what the truth is so that they can let this go. Tell me what the truth is so they can let it go. It's about something, Six of Cups. You can't stop thinking about it. That's why it's so heavy in your energy, because you think about it all the time. It was heartbreaking. And I don't see what happened. It made you feel like you are growing into a tree. You feel completely fucking alone. Tell me what they got out of it. Tell me what the blessing is. That is so many. I bet that was a pretty big story. It would have confused me, I'm sure. Let me see. Okay. It's about igniting the fire within you, you know? Ace of Swords. This could be a new idea. It could be something like while you're thinking all through this stuff, you know, what do we do when we're sad and broken? We lay in our bed and we cry till we don't have any more tears left. And while we're in that place, that's where our soul starts talking to us. That's where we start, like, I feel like once the tears have stopped for the day or whatever, you know, like if it's really bad grief, they stay a while, right? But at some point, you stop crying, maybe you fall asleep, maybe you have a dream, an epiphany, something that lights your fire up, you know what I mean? It's some kind of truth. It could even be like the way to transmute energy. I saw that card at the bottom. But basically, I feel like while we're in this is when our own soul comes to us and reminds us how much they love us and appreciate the walk, appreciate the journey, you know, because we come here in this human form and we don't really remember why we're here. We don't remember our previous life. And we start getting all this shit dumped on us. You know what I mean? And then we're like, what the fuck, dude? Like, you know, like, why is this happening? I can't stop crying. And then, little by little, you get the little pieces that you need. Like, it's like your soul saying, thank you. I really wanted to experience this, and I know that you're completely in the dark here, but it was my plan, and I'm coming here inside of you, you know? And I love you for it. I know it's been hard. That's kind of what I'm feeling. And I do feel like it's time for a big change. Like, I feel like, Pisces, I feel like you're about to get some kind of awareness about your own divinity, and it's going to change everything. It's going to change even the way you feel about the sadness. You know what I mean? Like, I see, like, the death card here. So let's just say somebody died. You know what I mean? And you can't stop crying, and I understand it. And you're just in this place, and you're like, fuck me, man. And so you're in this place, and you finally fall asleep. You're in bed. Maybe you're growing into this tree here, and your higher self reminds you of how much they love you. Do you want to know what else? They remind you that everything is connected, and that even if you know, somebody's on the other side. They're always together, they're always with you. And it's through the darkness that we see that light. I hope that made sense. But it is until we figure it out. Like we're, you know, like we figure it out, it still hurts. But when we realize that it's all about the soul, and then you look back at your life and you think of all the shit you've been through from day one, the cards stacked against you so that you could go in some certain fucked up direction, so you could like experience some fucked up thing. And you don't know it for the longest time, and then you do. And then you just have to almost be like, wow, I have a really brave soul. That's how I feel about mine. How do you feel about yours? Jess, how do you feel about your soul now that you know about the soul plan and your life and all that? Like, what do you really think about your soul? All of you guys on here, whoever's watching, tell me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can't help it, can you? You're like, man, okay. You're like, okay. That's how I feel about mine too. I feel like it's like the bravest, coolest, smartest. The plan was amazing. Yeah, strong soul, cool soul. Me too. I'm glad you guys feel like that. Brave. I love all those words describing this soul because it's all true. And I hope you guys feel that more often than not. You know, I mean, sometimes I get really stuck in the human part too, you know, and feeling sorry for myself and stuff. But that's why I read tarot. It kind of drags me out of it. Yeah, very strong. Loving and caring. Yeah, me too. I feel like, honestly, too, like, just intelligent. I feel like mine is intelligent. Like, the plan of it all. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever done it before, but like, I started looking into my North Node after Paul died and his North Node. And then I started, like, I wrote down, like, every time the North Node was back, I'm a Cancer North Node. So I looked up all the dates and I'm like, okay, it was in North Node this year. You know, they're in there for like a year and a half. And I started like looking at what happened while it was back in its regular spot for me when it was back in Cancer. So, like, the first time I got married and I had a baby. And then the second time, I think it could have been like when Paul got sick the first time. Like, anyway, I just like made like a list, and I kept trying to think of all the things that happened during that 18 months when Cancer was in the North Node. And he died when Cancer was in the North Node. And you know, if that's not a complete confirmation of spirit saying, like, yeah, you came here to love, you came here to feel everything that there is about love, about mom love. Cancer's the mother of the zodiac. It just makes sense, you know? And then I started really thinking about the rest of it. Like, what about the other little tidbits of knowledge that they leave, you know, that they left? Like your soul path number, your your life path number. You know, what do all those things say? And what do they mean? And are they true for me? And everything I've looked into has been true. And I'm just grateful that I've figured out that there's a fucking map. So I don't have to feel like I am the victim of every bad fucking thing that ever happened on the planet. Because that's how I was feeling. I really was. Like, nothing ever works for me. Why is this happening to me? It isn't. It was part of your plan. And it's just one of those things where we have to feel our way through it. And I think that's why I try to make my soul more real than I never even knew it existed before, growing up or whatever. I didn't know. And now I try to consider it for everything. Like, what do you want to do? What's next, man? I know this has been a bad ride. Human wise, I'd like to experience some happy shit for a while. You know what I mean? But hey, I'm on board with you, so I try to help whenever I. Yeah, Shaylee. Your son died too. You want to know what's so crazy? I can't believe how many people I've met that have lost a child on this channel. It's almost like spirit brings you here. I don't know if that's true, but it feels like it sometimes. Um, I looked up my north node, his north node, and since then, just all of my stuff. Like, well, what else happened? What else happened? Very interested in my soul journey. Well, yeah, except for that our soul wanted to. Like, so, oh no, what did it give me? I haven't 100% found all the gifts yet, but one of them is this. One of them is my spirituality has changed completely. The way I believe is different, and I do let spirit drive me. I let them tell me what to do next, as far as spiritual, what I believe. Aww. No, Jess, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So you could experience compassion. Well, I don't know what your north node is, but um, mine is mine is Cancer, and it is all about learning that. Cancer, north node. She's the mother of the zodiac and very emotional too. Also important with north node though is your south node, because it's the complete opposite on the wheel. You know, so you got Cancer north node, Capricorn south node. And so Capricorn's south node is about, well, it's the devil card. First of all, the devil card, right? So that can have some really negative meaning behind it too, but mostly what it's about is about kind of like being driven by money and success and that kind of thing, wanting to um, provide solutions for people, and you just spend like half your life doing that, and then some big tower comes. Like for me it was my son dying. I was 56, and it completely changed my life, completely. Now the weird thing about that is 56 adds up to 11. I have a life path 11, and the soul urge number is 11. So I'm finding just so many like things like that. um So yours is Leo, and then South is in Aquarius. Well, I mean, I don't know that I don't like the way they said that, like, so she could experience compassion, but I feel like maybe a better way to say that would be, well, like for me, because of my nodes, right? Not because I'm saying it about myself. Your North Node is in Gemini. I just did a bunch of North Node readings. They're on the channel if you're interested in watching them. They're just up. I think it's under the live tab. you know, and I just did them like a week ago, so they're right toward the top. But I did do a Gemini, and Gemini North Node was my son's North Node, too. And and he was really sick his whole life. And I remember, like, so when I was doing all the research the other day to do the readings, you know, I looked up all the North Nodes, wrote it down, was really studying it. But when I first looked at North Nodes, it was right after Paul died. And I was looking up his because I was trying to, like, what the fuck? I was so mad at God or whoever, you know, like I was mad. And so I thought, well, I wonder if there's anything to this North Node shit, you know? Literally, I thought that. Anyway, I was researching on the internet and I saw one sentence in the Gemini. There was a ton of information, but one sentence said, a lot of times people with a Gemini North Node come here to make a medical breakthrough. So they might be a doctor, they might be a nurse, they might be whatever. And it, like, there was a big light bulb went off in my head because my son was sick his whole life. And I don't even know how many damn doctors saw him a lot. And, you know, he lived to be 34 and he was sick pretty much the whole time, but he got really super sick and did die the first time when he was 16. And when I saw that one sentence, it really made me, I don't know, I moved, my energy moved, my mood moved, my feelings moved. Because if he came here to make a medical breakthrough, I mean, and I came here to be his mom, you know, that's where I just stand in awe of the soul plan and how connected everybody is, you know. And I felt kind of proud of him in a way. Like, he went through so much. He was so sick, so fucking sick. And being his mom was, well, I'm glad I had the Capricorn South Node in a way, you know, because I think I was just very strong about it. Like, well, the first time when he died when he was 16, I freaked out. I did. I fell into a puddle of nothingness. But after that, he had a kind of an attitude like he was going to die all the time. Like, I'm going to die. He kept saying it. And I was like, fuck that shit. I am not allowing you to die. You are not going to die. Like, that was seriously Capricorn. I'm going to control this shit right now energy. And I'm glad I had it. I mean, I don't know what I would have done if I would have been, I don't know, like just a pool of emotion the whole time. I just wasn't having any of that. I just worked on, like, still striving, still making the house payments, still, you know, still doing all that stuff. And I'm really grateful for it. And when I look at it now, it just seems like it makes so much fucking sense, all of it, you know. The human part of me still feels kind of shitty about it, but I also feel like, I don't know, I can connect with him on the other side. And although that connection isn't what I would wish it was, like I wish it was stronger, I wish he was here more, there's probably a reason that he's not, you know, because I am his mom and maybe I couldn't handle it, I don't know. But, like, I hear my dad really strongly, you know, like, I know my dad is here all the time. Like, I can just hear him. And so I can connect with the other side. And I don't know if I would be in that spot if I wouldn't have lost him, you know? So I can see spiritual reasoning, you know? When he was 10 weeks and 3 days. Aww. I'm so glad you guys are here. I wish we could all like just be on a FaceTime right now and just visiting. Um, anyway, I do love the fact that we all can we can all connect like that, you know? I'm glad you're here, Chaylee. I am. Thank you so much. I don't know if you have a message for Paul from Paul or not. Um, but anyway, I suppose I better get off of here. I've been on here all 3.5 hours. Thanks, you guys, for coming. I love you so much. Polly, thank you for joining my members only my members only page. That's so cool. Thank you. I love you. Have a great day.